Guys, and welcome to my channel. Excuse me. Hope you are all doing well. I am here to cash stuff my daughter's benefit money. Usually is £87.20, but I always round it up to 90. And if you're new to my channel, I do cash stuffings for myself as well as my little girl. Today's is my little girl's, but it's cash stuffing just so I can be financially free and pay off debt and pretty much be able to track where my money goes pound by pound. So I'll get into the video, won't ramble too much. So Mini-Me currently has, I haven't pulled anything from this as of yet because I've pretty much just been using like the grocery money to get stuff. But at the moment we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we've got 30. I'm just going to have a 5 to make that 35. But Mini-Me is mainly just for like stuff that she might need during the weeks. Top-ups of anything, snacks, etc, etc. But at the moment she's kind of okay because I've gotten pretty much everything, like nappies, wipes and all that. But yeah, if she needs anything like, yeah, food and stuff, this is where it comes from. Birthday, got a little tracker. And so to complete this we need 25 and this makes it 90. So I don't know if you can see it. 2 10s and a 5. I'll put 2 10s and a 5, and then we'll take what we have from here. I wasn't able to get all 5s because I went to a cash machine, but yeah, that should, 10s are okay. Did a bit of swapping around with my other wallets just to get the 10s instead of 20s. But 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So it's £90 in her birthday. I will take this again, as in like track it again, and so I can get maybe 180. Just grab 10 from behind there. So I've got 10, 10 and a 5, and then I'm going to use the same tracker because I'll just put double ticks and then we'll make 180, which I think should be a good amount for her birthday. But maybe I might do it 3 times to make 270. And then obviously if I decide to do like a party or anything, then it's there. But the party itself would just be like, I might take out some 5s because I'm going to need some 5s. So I'm just going to put 2 and then I put a 10 in. This is for adventure, which is activities. At the moment we haven't really spent this because anything that does come out comes out like about, you know, days out and stuff. But we haven't been doing much because it's just been cold recently. So at the moment we are just like at home. So I'm gonna take, I'll take 10 out, and then we'll have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So it's 40 for any activities that we might want to do. I forgot, obviously it's a 10. I should fold it really, shouldn't I? I'll try and swap out some 5s if I get them throughout the week, just because it does make the folders better. And clothes we have 10, now I've got 15. And like I said, with clothes I'm not really rushing because I did a haul for her and that should take her up until her birthday. Toys I'll probably just stuff just a 5 just to get it started. And days out we have a 5, and I'll put 10 days out it's mainly just like snacks, you know, or if you go anywhere, yeah, like just go anywhere. I guess if she wants snacks and stuff, that's mainly for that really. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I'd say. And then school, I moved what we had in here into the other binder, which is the future binder. So in the future binder for school, we currently have 180. And then we're going to obviously just try and finish that off because the tracker in the future binder is for 250. So I think I might do actually 2 10s. That makes 10. Once I get to like either the 90 mark, then we'll pull this out and this will be pretty much, I think, done really. And I don't have the pens, I'm just going to grab the pens to colour these in. And here are the pens, and I'll just colour in 5. Oh, went outside the line there, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to get it going a little bit. And this, there's nothing like really, oh, so I said 5. I just realised that's a 2, isn't it? So I've coloured that, so that's 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, I've realised that it goes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's silly me. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll colour a 3 then. So that's 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll just make it 10 just because it was my mistake. I didn't realise. I thought they were all 1s. But that's okay. Close this. So we'll just put a 10 instead. Usually any change that's left from like days out goes in here, hence why we've got change in here. But I thought with having some extra in, forgot this, why not just kind of top it up, help it move along a little quicker. And I've got 5, so days out should be okay. I'll add it into, just put it in clothes or adventure. I'll put it into clothes, it won't hurt, and clothes will have 5, 10, 15, 20. The ballpoint mark we have to get with clothes is about 250 to 300 because it pretty much gets everything from shoes, socks, leggings, tops, trousers, coats, pretty much everything that she would need for a good year in terms of outfits. That's like the happy medium I found at the moment, but obviously with her growing, she might have growth spurts and stuff, so I do tend to buy 2 sizes extra. So for example, she's 2 at the moment, but I tend to have, when I do buy, I've bought 2 till 3, and then I've also done 3 till 4. So when we do get to 3 till she gets to 3 years old, she's still got stuff to wear. And obviously most of the stuff that I do buy is kind of stretchy, or you know like leggings, or kind of tracksuit bottoms. Usually tracksuit bottoms, I get them a bit bigger because obviously tracksuit bottoms are a little bit more rigid. So And when I do buy her stuff, I do try and like think ahead and buy like 2 sizes too big. I say 2 sizes too big, but for my little one, they tend to usually fit snugly these days. So I kind of tend to buy more of the bigger sizes. So for example, when I did the haul this year, I did mainly 3 to 4 years old items because one, they're never that too big to the point where it's like, oh, it's draping over her. So, the sleeves might be a bit longer, but I roll them up if I need to. And they're not like excessively long, to be honest. So I tend to just roll them up for the sake of rolling them up, but really you could get away with it. And she doesn't really mind. But yeah, in terms of that, 200 to 300 pounds usually works. And even then, that's probably excessive because I could probably buy less items. But like I say, it keeps for a good year, and then it means on her birthday, like, I don't ever tend to have to buy any more clothing. It's if I do buy, it's maybe topping up, maybe like leggings, if maybe they're a bit more snug than they should. But it's the smaller items rather than obviously tops, jumpers, stuff like that. I tend to kind of want to, and I maybe top up on dresses, because when I do buy, I don't buy as much for summer, because I know summer it's pretty easy to get dresses and they're always on sale. So it's like, you can go to George Astor and get like a £3 dress for a toddler, and it's great. So even though I do buy them during the haul, I don't buy many because my focus is like just to get through the winter months. And she currently does have dresses already, so it's one of those, when we come to it, I usually know what to buy and what not to buy, depending on what I've realised from getting her dressed, or her little wardrobe, whatever. But that's pretty much like what I hope to do with that anyway. But everything else, I'm just gonna keep stuffing until obviously like I find an activity for her. Swimming will most likely be next year when she's 3, because that's when they've got spaces at the new place, and she'll be going there with her cousin. So that's kind of a place, at least I know that she'll be okay there. So in that sense, adventure is for swimming. If there was anything to happen where she can't, gymnastics will probably be the secondary option, and I'm just gonna stuff for that, and just look around if needs be when nearer the time, if I have to. But swimming is currently still going ahead, just at a different place, and when she's 3 years old. So yeah. And also with the whole clothing thing, it kind of helps me stuff for stuff like that as well. So if she needs like swimwear, towel, stuff like that, she already got it at the moment, it should be okay. But with me current cash stuffing going forward, that should also incorporate stuff for that as well. But yeah, that's for me rambling and keeping you up to date with the little one's binder. And yeah, I think the school one, I think we all already know, but the school one is just for like when she does start primary, or anything from nursery that she may need along the way. It's just set aside for any kind of buying additional stuff that she may need. She shouldn't really need anything for nursery. However, in case she does, like maybe like a raincoat, sun hat, just off the cuff, it will come out of school. And I'll probably cap it at 250 until like otherwise, just because I think 250 is okay for her age, which is at nursery. She shouldn't really need too much. But that, yeah, everything else is pretty much self-explanatory, like I've gone through the binder. But if you have any questions, obviously, about how I stuff and how I stuff my little one, put them in the description box, sorry, the comments below. I'm happy to answer. But I usually go off the cuff in that aspect. But I shall talk to you guys soon.